Hi guys, it's Oscrix. They buffed minions. Today I want to talk about how they buffed the minions and give a little bit of a brief update about my character. Okay, so first off, they deployed a hotfix, I think a day or two ago now, something like that, that dramatically increased the damage of all minions. Now I'm hearing from some other content creators and build planners that the damage increases didn't actually affect specters that much. I don't really know this stuff for a fact for myself, by the way, guys. This is just stuff I've been hearing from other people who have been investigating the GGPK and the other information in the patch, the hidden information in the patch. So basically, they buffed all minion damage. Specters didn't get as much, apparently, and Storm Mages actually got the most of a buff, apparently. Like I said, I don't know the details of all this stuff, but I can definitely tell that they are really good. Since the minion buff, I decided to immediately reroll another Lich minion character, and I played fresh through the campaign with Skeleton Sniper and Summon Raging Spirit. It felt super good to play again. I was doing lots of damage throughout the campaign, and yeah, it was really smooth overall. But I've switched to Storm Mages now that I've reached maps, and it's going quite well. So my gear is very mediocre, just some Spirit, a couple minion levels here, a couple minion levels there. Overall, I'll cover all this stuff, but it's just really bad gear. I'm just starting maps, barely getting started with some very, very mediocre gear. And here's my gem links real quick for everyone who's curious to reproduce what I'm doing here. If you want to go ahead and look at all of the stuff that I have currently socketed. There's obviously a couple things that I'm not actually using on here anymore. But this is what I'm using right now. It's very early days. Here's my skill tree, what that looks like at the moment. And here's my ascendancy tree and what that looks like at the moment. You can see I get Eternal Life and Necromantic Conduit, and for my last point, I'll probably get the Jewel Socket. And yeah, so Storm Mages have been going really well for me. I'm going to pop open a map while I talk about it, I guess. And in that way, we can kind of see together what exactly the gameplay looks like. I think that after the changes to minions, minions are in a great spot. Previously in this patch, they were at a point where they really just didn't do enough damage at all to be viable. But now they are totally viable out of the gate with pretty mediocre gear, even in a hardcore environment. Because, yeah, I'm playing this character on hardcore trade in the current league. So, my thoughts on minions. I think that overall, they brought them back to a playable place. I'm not really sure that they scale incredibly well into the end game. That's for sure. You know, I have no personal experience with that yet. But I can tell you for a fact that you can actually do the campaign now without being in severe misery, and without everything dying extremely slowly, not having enough damage to really play the game in general. The big thing that changed about the Storm Mages this patch is that they've added like increased chains to their attacks. So now they're actually kind of like really arc mages. You can see that their attacks, or their spells, not attacks, chain between enemies really well, and that makes them quite good at clearing the screen. I'm running 1 Cleric, 7 Storm Mages, and the Warriors from my Rattling Scepter right now, which I'm using with Sacrificial Lamb and Pain Offering to get some extra damage. And yeah, these guys do pretty dang good at clearing in general. And I'm quite happy to say that minions are once again viable. It would be really unfortunate to go through this whole league and have minions be in a like completely unplayable state, but yeah, luckily they've kind of I probably should click this regen shrine so it's not regenerating next to the essence monster. See, the rare monster single target DPS, not so bad. Yeah, not so bad at all. I did my 3rd trial right as soon as I hit my maps, and I had plenty of DPS to do that. So the single target is definitely not bad. It's enough to play the game. And yeah, minions are viable again, guys. So that's basically all I wanted to say today. I hope you guys are doing really well and you're enjoying your league. And if you want to see me play more of this build, or you want to ask me some questions about it, come check out my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Oscrix. I'll be streaming every day. And yeah, I hope to see you guys there, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks so much, guys, and I will see you soon. Adios.